What's going on, everybody? It's been a while since I've posted a video. A couple of reasons for that. First reason, I changed jobs. New job's about an hour away from my house, so it gives me a little bit less time to putz around in the garage, playing around with my bike and everything. But the biggest reasons, it's been a while. I'll show you real quick. So you can see I got my Busa up on the lift. I know it's not technically up on the lift right now, but it's on the lift. So I'm waiting on, you can see I got my new wheels, the Core Apex 6 wheels. Weighed them both against the stock wheels, and they were just under 9 pounds difference, the wheels alone. So that should make a huge difference actually riding the bike. So I have the back rotor out right now being cut by Skip Chance. So that should take off, I think it was close to another pound of rotating mass. I also have some titanium hardware on order. And then on the front, I ordered, Galfer wave rotors. Those should take about another pound off the front. So all said and done, by the time it's installed and everything, you're talking about, about 11 or 12 pounds of total rotating mass taken off the bike. That should be significant. Wow, I'm just looking at the bike at this angle. That stretch looks really good. I'm still back and forth toying on the idea of putting an extended swing arm on it. Nothing crazy, maybe like a 4-inch extension. I know that would also take a couple pounds off the bike too, as the aftermarket swing arms are a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually ridden the machine. It's probably been 3 weeks now. I had to actually hook up the battery tender to it because I started getting a low battery signal to my phone. Another great thing I really did, so I went out and bought another bike. Picked up a Gsxs750. I've been wanting a naked sports bike for a while. I really wanted a leader bike. I was looking at the BMW for a while. Even looking at the Street Fighter. I love the Ducati. I just don't want to go with the maintenance that comes along with Ducatis. And BMW, for that matter, as well. They have a little bit more maintenance than some of the Jap bikes. But, so I bought this bike temporarily. At least I was planning on temporarily. My son's learning how to ride. Maybe I'll do some videos with him in the near future. He just got his motorcycle license, even though he doesn't completely know how to ride other than 1 or 2 lessons. So I figured this would be a good bike for him to learn on. It's got the power of a 600 Super Sport, detuned slightly for a little bit more torque. Hopefully I'll keep it. Well, my plan was to keep this bike for 5 or 6 months and then trade it in for a leader bike, naked leader bike. I really like everything about the Gsxs750, except for the headlight. The new headlight on it I think is really ugly and stupid. But the BMW M1000, not the S, the M1000 is not out of the question either, with 200 and something horsepower. I am also a huge fan of the CB1000. But I gotta tell you, riding this bike around, I don't know, I'm not so sure I'm gonna get rid of this bike. This bike is a incredibly smooth riding machine. That motor is from a 2005 Gsxs750. Like I said, it's a little bit detuned, more for torque. It reaches its peak horsepower and torque at a lot lower RPM range. So it's a pleasure to ride on the street. The suspension could be a little bit better. The dashboard could be updated a little bit more. But it's also, I got the bike for $8,000 brand new. So, I mean, I can't really complain about that. I didn't buy the anti-lock brake version. It does have traction control, but other than that, it's pretty raw. There's no other rider aids on the bike. Like I said, putting a couple hundred miles on it so far, the bike is truly a nice, solid bike. If you're interested in naked sport bikes, you don't want to break the bank. You want something that's up there in power with some of the best 600cc sport bikes out there, and in comparison, it's the same price roughly as the Z900, the MT09. It's actually a little bit cheaper. I could tell you, bang for buck, I mean, I don't think you could beat this bike right now. Still unsure. I mean, I'm like I said, I like the bike a lot. I can only imagine how much nicer it'll be with some, if I put some Kevlar lines on it. Exhaust for the bike, there's not a lot of options out there. There's a tons of people that make slip-ons for it. I've only found 2 different full systems for it. Arrow makes a header for it, and then they also make the mid pipe, and you got to buy it all separately. And then CS Racing makes a full system. CS Racing claims 4 horsepower all the way through the rev range on it. So that would bring it up to about 103 horsepower at the wheel, which is pretty respectable. I mean, truth be told, it's more power than 99% of the people out there will ever know how to use. If you can out-muscle 100 plus horsepower, you should probably be racing professionally. I know a lot of people will say BS and they can do this and they can do that. I'm sorry, but it's truth. Yeah, so I didn't want to make a big video today. I'm getting ready to go out riding in this abysmal weather, but I have a day off today, so I'm going to make it for what it's worth, and I'm going to go out and take this bike for a ride, throw some more miles on it, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get all my hardware in, my brake rotors in. This bike is starting to come together real nice. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as motor. I'm definitely going to do something. I don't know if I'm going to do the HTP kit where it makes like 250 horsepower reliably, or if I'm going to go full-blown turbo. I just don't know. But with the addition of the second bike, you know, it's kind of, I can do whatever I want at this point. And now I don't have to worry about not having a bike while it's sitting there. So, alright guys, that's all I got for today, and I'll be back with you soon.